And the next time he offers you his opinion about you being wrong, you are going to make much more traction with him when you laugh than when you argue. Now all you've got to do is remember this. And when the next time he tells you you're doing something wrong, you start laughing, he's going to pay attention, mate.
Thinks I'm crazy.
Well, the next time he tells you that you're wrong, just get out a texter and put a mark on the wall. And every time you get 4 marks on the wall, put the 5th one through it like that, and just get a tally on the wall, and you can just tell him, you've told me that 632 times.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is this.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be happy until you get him to change his mind, and he ain't going to. So you go running to the next seminar or workshop trying to find a way to change his mind. But you could change yours. Which is what the seminars are about.
I know.
That's why he's not going and you are. Change your mind about it. So, what have you got to do to find enough peace to let him be?
Just focus on myself
Focus on yourself.
and higher awareness of what I do.
Watch your behaviour.
Yes.
Understand what's going on. Let him have his opinion. You actually need some time in the forest.
And do meditation.
Do your meditation, do your prayer. I don't care what it is, that you have to build your inner self.
That's why I'm planning to fly out to Perth
Going to fly
by
out to
myself.
Perth? Yep.
and live there for a while.
So you're going to live in Perth. Is that because that's the furthest place away from the husband
And family.
and family? How long are you going for?
I'm not sure at this stage yet.
Okay.
Have not solid plan, but I want to be myself and find myself. I don't know if it's got to do with the location or environment, but just want to be.
Sometimes there's an argument for being on your own. I'm not a big fan of huge physical distance between you, because you start to, and the reason is you start to communicate using emails and texts,
Yeah.
and that's a kiss of death.
Um,
Well, how many of you had an email or a text get misinterpreted? Who's had that? All the hands are going up. So, distance okay, but it does create that problem of easier to misinterpret.
yeah.
And if you're already negative towards each other, the interpretations are more negative more often. So you have to be very careful. However, getting some space for yourself, and I mean the forest. You've heard us talk about the forest. Get in the forest, get still, find peace. It's not out there. Peace is not out there in your business, it's not in your marriage, it's not in your children, it's inside. And there are certain circumstances external to you which will promote that, and like that's what we mean by the forest. Now, it might not be the forest, it might be the ocean or whatever.
Yeah.
Many people just to go to the church and sit in the church and not pray. Sometimes a powerful experience in being still. You're going to find whatever that is. You know, a client of mine, multi-millionaire. You know, we're talking like, 350 million property developer. And he comes to my place and we do a session just like this. And he said, how do I find peace? And I said, well, how do you find peace? Because the truth is, in sessions like this, all the good questions are actually mine. He said, how do I find peace? I said, that's a good question. How do you find peace? He said, I don't know. And he thought that was the answer. Well, I know where he lives, and I've driven along that road a few times, and I know that there's a little stone church. He's Catholic. There's a little stone church out in the middle of the country, 20 kilometres from anywhere, but he's got to drive past it every day. I said, have you ever called into that church and sat there? He goes, shit, you're smart. But he's the one who's been driving past every day.
Yeah.
I said, could you stop for 20 minutes on your way to work or on your way home?
Yeah.
That's when he told me I was smart. It wasn't me. Can you do that?
Yes, yes, I will. I'm gonna do that now.
You got to do that, and then we've got to work on all this other stuff is with men emanating from your father.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come back.
Yeah. Yes.
But got the steps in place. Happy with that?
Yes, I'm happy with
You know what to do?
that. Yes. Thank you, Paul.
Well done.